today, fashion friends, you know, my next video was supposed to actually be about LA Fashion Week and pretty much my first review of Los Angeles, period. But I felt in my spirit that I had to deliver this message to you guys because I know how you all need that real encouragement and you need that real inspiration. And I really felt like I went through some things today and I want to be able to share that with you guys on today. The rug was swept under my feet today, and literally everything that I felt like I worked for and that I loved and that I came here for was taken away from me at that instant today. And I'm not going to go too far into that whole personal matter, but what I will say that some of my fashion friends will not worry is that it was not a health situation or anything like that. It was another personal matter that I've dealt with, and I've dealt with this situation twice. And when the news was first brought to me, the first thing that I wanted to do, the first thought was, I want to start crying. I literally want to break down and I want to start crying. But you know what? I couldn't do it. I couldn't even force myself to have tears that I knew that weren't even there. You know, and I said, you know what? I have to stand up and I have to fight this thing. With everything that I believe in, with everything that I've came here for, with everything that I fought for, I have to fight this thing. I literally got to give it all that I have to give and tell the devil that you're not going to take these things away from me. You're not going to take this away from me. You're not going to take what I worked so hard for. You're not going to take my dream away from me. And whatever it is that you're trying to do to me, it's not even going to happen because it's already written. And I've literally had to tell myself these things today. When this news was first brought to me, I had to take 15 minutes to myself and kind of get my head together and get my plans and things like that together. And the first thing that I went into was survival mode. That was fight mode. That I'm fighting for my life right now. I'm fighting to survive right now. And that's what I'm doing. I wanted to share this video with my fashion friends because I want to tell you guys from heart to heart, especially for my dreamers, for those who are inspired to follow through with the entertainment business, the art, the industry, the fashion industry, music, entertainment. I know that my fashion friend list is extensive, is to never give up. Don't give up no matter how hard it gets, no matter how much that you think the dream is not coming to pass, is to not give up. We can't give up on this fight, no matter what comes our way. And I know there are some things that come our way and you feel like, God, what am I going to do next? You know what my dream is. You know what my heart is. You know that I follow this thing the right way. You know that everything that I'm doing in this industry, I'm doing it the right way because there's so many ways that I can be going about doing this thing. But I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it with integrity. I'm doing it to be an upstanding citizen in the arts and in the entertainment business. I'm doing it so that when somebody else that's coming up beside me, behind me, can see that how I'm doing things the right way, that I will be a role model. So why is it that I'm going through all of this craziness? Why is it that I'm hit with this situation that threatens everything that is my safety net, that threatens everything that keeps me here? Why is it? But you know what? I came out wanting to laugh. I just wanted to, as I was telling it to my good friends, I couldn't tell it with the kind of passion of their tears in my eyes. I couldn't tell it with the kind of passion that I'm hurt. Because I'm not. This thing right here has drove me to want to fight hard. Anybody else would have broken down. Anybody else in this situation would have been like, you know what, I give up. I'm going back. I'm going back yonder. I'm going back home. But I can't do that. You know, I have too much going on right now. And to be honest with you guys, before LA Fashion Week came to pass, I really haven't been myself lately, and that's off the camera. And I kind of felt like I lost my vision and I lost a little bit of my purpose out here. And I felt like I was just living as an average person, you know, and I felt like I was just waking up to work, pretty much, and that's it. And when I went to LA Fashion Week and I see how the people received me And I saw how there was so much opportunity for someone like myself. I saw so much opportunity for my brand out here. It was like someone took the switch off and turned me back on again. And that's what I literally came to life at Fashion Week. Just to see how, and it was just the energy that I put out, that was given back to me, that I knew that I was well received here. You know what I'm saying? This message to bring things home is to not give up on your dreams. Fashion friends, I know that it gets hard. Trust me when I tell you, somebody from the outside looking in, or somebody that's even going through it right now, I know how it can be, and I know how tough it can be when it seems like everybody around you is on the up and on the prospering ship. But when you look at your situation, our situation, it's like, when is it going to happen for me? When is it going to pop off for me? For a while, I felt as if I was a man with a momentum of talent, but no vision. And that's the worst person to ever be, is to have so much talent with no vision. No vision at all. That means you're sitting on so much goods, but you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what plan to put in action. So then I looked at some of my methods that I used to use in DC, and I realized that I wasn't using some of my same methods, some of my same practices out here. Hence, a visionary board. There is no visionary board in my house at all. So of course there is no vision, because when I was in DC, the visionary board that I had all of the things that I wanted to do, all the things that I wanted to accomplish. It even had the set number that was going to help me get to where I am right now in Los Angeles. It had all of those things on that board. And I realized that I didn't follow my practice. I didn't even follow my vision. I didn't even create a vision for myself. All I did was just have a plan, and that plan has got me to here, but I never followed up with any other new plans. I didn't create anything else. I didn't create any visions. I didn't create anything that was going to get me to another level, that was going to take Emore'J Couture from here to there. I'm not giving up. Now I'm giving myself an assignment, and I'm giving my fashion friends an assignment as well. This is something that we have to do to keep ourselves to go on with this good fight, to keep ourselves in this industry, to keep ourselves in this business, because it will get tough. The assignment that I'm giving you guys, and the assignment that I'm giving myself, that we're going to work on this thing together. That's how we're going to do this thing. I'll share mine with you, and you share yours with me. We're going to create visionary boards, and it will not be overnight, but we're going to do things by baby steps. Because like I said on Instagram, that, you know, it's easy to become an instant star, but to become a true legend takes time. It truly does take time. Anybody these days can become an instant superstar. But true legends take their time, and they build things, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to build right now. So fashion friends, I want you all to submit your visionary boards, or even if you want to start working on a visionary board, because like I said, we're going to work on one together. I want you all to send it to the email address that's listed right here, because this is something that we're going to work on together. Once again, I want to make sure that this resonates through your brain, is to not give up. Even when it feels like it's lonely, even when it feels like you're on the road by yourself, and you started off with so many people, but you're here by yourself, to not give up. God sees, and this is not just for you all, but this is a message for myself as well, because even when I sit back and watch this video, I'm preaching to myself, I'm uplifting myself, I'm inspiring and encouraging myself. That even though it does get lonely, and even though at times you feel like, what am I going to do? Stand still and continue on, and continue to press on, fashion friends. I want you all to really feel this right now, like receive this energy right now, like really feel this, because honestly, we're going to get through this. And I want us to just to laugh and smile, because right now anybody else is saying, you must be crazy. For the news that was given for you today, you're smiling, you're laughing. I'm laughing and I'm smiling because you know what? I know that it's already written, and I know that something big must be coming up for me. I'm putting that into the atmosphere right now, because there's so many things that I didn't put into the atmosphere when I first moved out here. So before I wrap this on up, please remember that we're working on this together. So if you have any pictures or anything that you want to put together for your visionary board, whatever you feel that you want to submit to me in photos, please send it to the email address at emorejcouture@yahoo.com. And like I said, we're going to work on this thing together. I'll share your visionary boards. I'll even share some of what you wrote inside of the email with all of my viewers and things like this as well, because we got to put this stuff out there into the atmosphere. Because right now, I'm telling you, fashion friends, you got to do it. You definitely got to do it. And I'm telling myself that I got to do it. Because no longer will I sit on all this talent, no longer will I sit on all this amazing energy and not have any type of plan or vision as to how I'm going to change this environment, how I'm going to change this fashion community, how I'm going to change this world around me. It's not going to happen, and it's not a game. Like, I really wish that you all could circulate through my veins right now and see how serious this thing is. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to, once again, Emore'J Couture TV.